Hello everyone, welcome to the Barney and Clifford show, and as you can see, this badass needs to die. Lee, no! And now on to this episode. Before this episode continues, the human has gotten more Undertale plushies. 3 more. One of them actually has story, which is the plant. So. Names. People just call me the Bean. I am Alexander. So, I knew I would find you here. I know. I also know that you know my secret. I do. I've known it for a long ass time. Yeah, I know you're a doppelganger. You're using your own father's identity to hide. Which is why everyone thinks that your father's still alive and thinks you're dead. Quite something interesting. So you're the one who trained Kermit how to use his powers. Yup, I did. Yeah, I'm just watching whatever's happening. Oh yeah, there's someone else who wants to see you. Wait a minute. You're the god of war, aren't you? Yup. I am the god of war. How many gods are there in this show's canon? Over infinity and beyond. Yeah, there's more gods than there is of you. Than there is of you mortals. I'm actually immortal, dumbass. You're immortal? In some sort of way, yes, I'm actually immortal. Which makes fighting me useless. Which was why I was... But I don't know if I'm actually immortal. I've even tried suicide at least over 100 billion times, and I still didn't die. Yeah, you're immortal. You're immortal. I'm not gonna say for sure if I'm really immortal or not. But it is worth thinking about. Don't you just love watching the world burn? Watching the timelines just slowly die, burn out? And as everything no longer exists, is you probably already know what happens when we die. By we, I mean you guys. Because us gods, we never die. We're invincible. No one can kill us or hurt us. Except for each other. And there's agrees, and that's part of why gods are not allowed to fight each other. Because it is too dangerous and risky. For literally everything to ever exist. Why are you here? As you would know, my henchmen are watermelon people. And if you haven't known, AJ is part melon. You already know this a long ass time ago. I already knew that AJ is part melon and he's part axolotl. He's half and half. I've known this for practically forever. Oh, so do you? Yes. I've kind of wondered why you never really woke up, why you never really saw him until recently. You know, when his identity was exposed to the audience. But most of everyone else still thinks that he's his own father. The original Axel. Wait, what's his mother's name? He doesn't really have a mother. He both does and doesn't have a mother. It's really damn complicated to explain about how he both has and has not and does not have a mother. He has both. He both does and does not have a mother. Like I said, it's really complicated, so I'm not going to explain it yet. Yeah, good idea. It's not worth explaining about that crap. Even though I personally don't care. I personally just want to do my own goal. Then why are you using your father's identity? Why are you being a doppelganger? As you would know, I am overpowered as hell. Like you, Mako, and Gilbert. But, unlike you three, my powers are actually killing me. Wait, your powers are actually killing you? Yup. The very thing that keeps me alive is killing me. My powers. I gain more powerful every second. Every single second of my entire lifetime, I've gained more powerful. I've become 100% more powerful than I was the last day. Than I would have been yesterday. So practically, I'm your only ticket to defeating They Who Remains. Wait. What makes you... Man, what makes you think you're the only ticket we have to defeat They Who Remains? I'm the only one who's come close to They Who Remains' power. Not even her own children have came close to her power. That's why the scenario cards exist. That's the exact reason why the scenario cards exist. They wouldn't exist if her children was able to come close to her power. The only one who's ever came close to her power is me. But They Who Remains has done nothing to me. And I prefer the entertainment of just watching all of you guys fight They Who Remains when the time comes. Because this has nothing to do with me. The only thing that has to do with me is this human, melon-like person named Mel, who you'd only know from the World War Melons comic if you pay attention to the human's DeviantArt profile, which you're probably going to have to from this point beyond now, because certain elements of this would be taking place in that comic. But yes, practically, I am literally the strongest thing to ever exist in this house right now, other than They Who Remains. There's almost literally no one stronger than me, besides They Who Remains and Memphis. And the gods. And I'm not a god. I was supposed to be just a mortal. Just a mortal. And I practically still am immortal. I still am a mortal. Which is how I know I'm going to die soon. If I don't do this certain thing. Wait, you're actually going to die soon? Yes. Unless if I do this one certain thing. What would that be? That I'll tell you another time. Because that has no importance to you. That only has importance to me. Yeah, so what you're gonna do now, Darkness. I actually was expecting for Memphis to be the god of war. Oh, he's not. Is he the god of evil? Nope. What god actually is Memphis? We know Memphis is a god, but of what? Memphis is the god of peace. He's the god of love and peace. What? Yup. Memphis was the most loving and caring god out of any god before he became evil. He was the god of love. Yup, he was the god of love stories. The only thing that had come out of Memphis was love stories before he became evil. Some of us have the goal to make him back good, because some of us still see a chance to turn him back good. But once he turns back good, he'll only be making love stories. And you know what the human thinks of love stories. And that probably most likely never happen. But yes, Memphis is the god of love. Love and peace. I never expected for Memphis to be the god of love and peace. He is. How else have we not faced any peace ever since Memphis became evil? Ever since Memphis became evil. How many villains were in this house? In this room specifically? Yeah, you've got a point. And how many people would be trying to enslave or kill everyone? And you know how many gods are on Memphis' side. There are gods actually working with Memphis because they want the same exact thing as Memphis wants. And kind of like how he's your only shot of dealing with They Who Remains. I'm your one and only ticket to deal with Memphis. But I don't want to deal with Memphis myself. I'll just let you guys deal with him yourselves. And I'll let you dumbasses deal with They Who Remains yourselves. Because we have no reason to help your dumbasses. Because this timeline is beyond saving. I agree with you, AJ. This timeline is beyond saving. This timeline is not worth saving. And that's something that a lot of the gods agree with. How else have you not really seen any of the gods go into this specific timeline? Barely any. The only ones who stay in this timeline is me, Memphis, and some of the They Who Remains variants. That's it. All the other gods, they abandoned you. They abandoned us? Yeah. What did you expect? How else have you not seen, like, Terrence or Giga Grogu or any of the other gods? They abandoned you. They left us to watch you die. You know, I'm going to enjoy watching this timeline burn, rot, and die. I'm going to enjoy it so much I'm going to have popcorn while watching it. I'm not as psychotic as the plant, but I really do believe there's nothing that this timeline is beyond saving. The gods tried saving this timeline too many times. And almost every time it almost fails. So why should we save the timeline again? We really should just let this timeline die. Then why are you and the plant here? You'll find out soon. Not too soon. But still soon enough. But soon we will be back. So watch your back. Yeah, I don't know what to do. This is very risky. I'm gonna go grab Mako and Gilbert for a meeting. I don't know why, but I'm just going to anyways, because they're overpowered like me. Well, everyone, we hope you enjoyed this episode. And oh yeah, before we end this episode, this fat ass needs to die. Wait, no! There we go. But anyways, yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, and do all that. Well, we hope you all liked this episode, as this episode practically is a direct follow-up, kind of a direct follow-up to the Time Dynasty 3 Secret Time Wars, especially due to that reveal that happened in the end of that movie that the human made. Anyways, be sure to like, subscribe, do all that, and yes, bye!